I can't do it.
And you never will unless you stay still.
I'm trying, but my head is spinning.
Breathe. Let the images rise. Good. Now you must rekindle the memory. Tell me what you remember.
I remember an explosion. The rift opened wide. The cycle was about to vanish. Master called us. I could feel his worry. He sent Lucy and Obak to scout, but not me. He said I wasn't ready.
Then what happened?
They left. And when Master went back to work, I left too, without his permission.
There. The memory is ready now. Tell your story, Mazarin. Let it live again.
I can see it now. It was already too late when I arrived. The rift was tearing through Mistralia's sky. I knew I had to start moving. The forest was already taken. The rift awakened old memories. Shadows risen from the past. I had never seen them before, but I was trained to face them. The deeper I went, the more shadows there were. were the living souls? Just when I thought no one was left, I found her.
Oh, Mazarim, is that you? You were supposed to stay at the temple. You disobeyed the master.
I'll deal with the old man later, Lucy. What's going on here?
These shadows, some of them are my people. They're fighting, burning again. And the mages, it's like the war has returned.
Listen, I know I shouldn't have followed you, but here I am. So what can I do?
You can't stay here alone. Oh, my head. It's spinning. Obak should be nearby. Find him. I need to regain my senses.
She had sent me to find Obak, but I had no idea where to go. Until I heard a familiar voice. I chose to follow it. It was his voice, but it was no longer him.
Amek! Amek! Can you hear me, Amek?
Obak, I was looking for you. I slipped away after you left.
They're all dead. Please answer me, Amek! Amek!
What are you talking about? And who is Amek?
I told you to drop it! Stubborn dumb rock! Amek, where are you? I swear, brother, I'll find you safe and sound, and then I'll beat you up myself!
That's how I ended up back at the temple. Hey, Talk, do you know what happened to Obak? He attacked me on Mistralia.
He attacked you? Poor human friend. Everyone's mad at you today.
What do you mean, everyone?
I mean, the master. He realized you left and went, "Where's that undisciplined fool? That prodigious dimwit? That disgrace of an apprentice!"
Okay, Talk, got it. Thanks again for getting me back. I'll handle it. Toka got me in discreetly. I wanted to stay unseen. But the Master was already waiting.
So, you return at last, my disciple. How was your little unsanctioned stroll across Mistralia?
Master, I know I disobeyed, but we'll have to skip the punishment part for now. It's about Obak. He sent me back here.
He did? Good. At least one of you has some sense. A rift has burst through this cycle, Mazarin. Need I remind you?
But you don't understand. Obak wasn't himself.
Enough. I will not hear your excuses. You left without permission. Now you must answer for it. The Timeless One awaits.
Goddess, you wanted to see me? Sorry for disobeying. I won't do it again, okay? Can I go?
A watcher may leave or stay, but every choice carries its own weight.
I just wanted to be useful. That's why I followed the others.
If the Watcher wishes to be useful, he must begin by asking the right questions.
Okay. Why has the rift torn the cycle open? Why were there so many shadows on Mistralia?
Because Mistralia is drowning in its own past.
Obak. It was like he wasn't really there. Was he trapped inside memories?
The answer may lie in the past, but the past itself, yours and Mistralia's, is now in peril.
What does that mean? How does someone save the past?
The Guardians, they carry traces of every memory in the world.
If the rift began in Mistralia, they will remember.
A young Watcher could learn much by speaking to them.
Wait, a young Watcher as in me? I thought I came here to be punished. You want me to go and meet the Guardians?
It is not the role of time to punish, but those who seek the truth are sometimes punished by what they find.
And then the Timeless One rose. I watched her cross the temple sky, unable to move. It felt like the end of the world. And somehow, my beginning. It was time to go. I was back on Mistralia, lifted by the blessing of the goddess, but grounded by the weight of duty. reach the Guardians. A destination. That was all I had. No road, no instructions. Except one. Keep going. I had no idea what they meant back then. Was this the mage's machine? Looks all rusted now. Still efficient. I don't like that. Journey would be rich in wisdom. I was finally walking the path. I was the only Watcher who had never crossed it. The only one who hadn't met the Guardians. But all that was about to change. Forget my first encounter with the masked priest.
All orders!
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Are you speaking to me, sir?
The ravage of the forest has lasted long enough!
I see. I got here too late. Shadows.
The mages strike with fire, and with fire we shall answer!
Wait. Fire?
Let the flames rise, and with them our strength. The flames will make you stronger! Pain forges strength!
I need to get out of here.
Step no further, stranger.
Sure thing. Name's Mazarin, by the way.
All right, Mazarin. Quick question. How many wolves do you see?
5 at a glance, and none of them look pleased to see me.
Indeed. 5 wolves, waiting for you to make a single mistake. Now, tell me, are you haunted like the others?
Haunted? No, just a little tense. Probably because of, well, the wolves.
Good enough. Enter. But remember, I'm watching you, and so are they.
Welcome to our greenhouse, traveler. And apologies for Asta's reaction. We've all been tense since the sky turned purple.
I understand. And I'm sorry to say that what I ask of you may not be welcome.
You come here seeking the memories of our people, do you not? I was hoping we would see one of you soon.
You know of us?
Yes, one of you in particular. I know that you make sure the past stays where it should. This very morning I went to pray to the sacred tree, hoping it would send you our way. You have our blessing. Take all that you can, before the sky swallows us all.
It seems I owe you an apology. You come from the heavens, don't you?
I'm no god. I come from a temple, not the heavens.
Skyfolk trying to play humble. I swear I've seen it all. Anyway, don't worry about the wolves. They like to look tough, but they've got good hearts. I raised them myself. Isn't that right, big guy? I trust them with my life. But against what's outside, they don't stand a chance. Ghosts don't.
Well now, this is embarrassing. Someone finally passes by and here I am covered in ashes. Please pardon my appearance.
Nobody knows me here, and I showed up out of the blue. It should be me who apologizes.
Look at us. Two polite souls at the end of the world. True models for good manners. Remains to see how long we have before we lose our minds like the rest.
You seem to be holding up well for now. It doesn't feel as tense here. What's your secret?
The ashes, my friend. I haven't stopped grinding them since the sky turned purple. They keep us safe. But for how much longer? That is the question.
Watcher,
Sorry, what did you call me?
you've come to meet the Guardians because of the rift.
I don't know who told you that, but they were well informed.
'Twas the spirits. You Watchers call them memories. Some return to us. They speak to me through the ashes. This morn, they spoke of he whom you call Therakan. The sacred tree does not fare well. The spirits wish to impart this knowledge upon you.
I would drag Obak out of his shadows.
Come on, Emek! You have to get here now! Mazarim? What is this place?
You're on Mistralia, Old Rock. You and Lucy went out scouting when the rift burst open.
This camp in Mistralia. Everything's distant. Frozen. And there's something pulling at me.
You were talking to someone when I found you. Someone who wasn't there. Amek, I think.
Amek? What was I saying?
You were looking for him. In a place where everyone was dead.
Mazarim. That's a memory. One of mine. and it's trying to snag me again. I can feel it. I must go, find the Guardians. Maybe they'll know what's going on. We'll see each other back at the temple, kid.
Each time the winds of the rift sweep through, the shadows appear, as if they were trying to keep me from reaching the Guardians. I remember my first ancestral lesson. For the war. Therakon's temple was close. I could feel his presence in the air. I was sure it'd be a moment I'd remember. And I was right, but not for the reasons I thought.
Hey, human friend. Glad I fished you out in one piece.
Glad? Like you doubted it?
Oh, I doubt everything now. Yesterday was fine, but today, the rift. What's next tomorrow?
That's not very comforting talk.
Oh, sorry, human friend. Didn't mean to uncomfort you. Guess I'm better at fishing than talking. Ah.
Hey, kid. Just wanted to say sorry about earlier back on Mistralia. I wasn't feeling great, but I'm better now.
You sure, Old Rock? You look pretty gray to me.
Oh, a stone man looks gray joke. Real clever. I just walked out on one of the worst memories of my life, and you're laughing. You got me good, kid.
Hold on. I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to...
Who got who now, dumb rock? You should have seen your face. I think you turn grayer than me.
That's not fair. I came to check on you, actually. Down there. You kept shouting Amek. I thought maybe you'd want to talk about it.
Amek was my brother. I carved him myself. But I don't feel like talking right now. Doesn't mean I forgot what you did, though. Without you, I'd probably still be out there, shouting his name to the wind. I owe you one.
I knew nothing about the rift back then. Only that it was behind the return of the shadows. But whatever was waiting ahead, I wasn't about to keep it waiting long. Mage traces were everywhere. If the mages could do it, I can do it. It's tired. Zhain, cook me some beads. It's tired. this one would light my way. Those old memories so tormenting. They charged at me, armed and screaming. As if I were their enemy. As if we were at war. This place felt gloomy, yet somehow soothing.
O High Blossom, I call upon thee from the summit of your mountain. I know you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. It's you who can't. I see it in your eyes. You're already far away, aren't you?
O High Blossom, I know you see our forest in flames, and I know they're taking from your mountain too.
You mean the mages, right? What did they do to this forest?
May my clouds rise to guard the trees. May my rain fall to shield the leaves. May the rain save us from the flames.
look me up. Every memory made me stronger. I was finally there. Therakon's temple. Crossing an entire forest wasn't enough. Of course there had to be stairs, too. Guardian Tarakan, it's an honor to finally meet you. I've been sent to ask for your help. Do you know what happened with the rift up in the sky?
Yes, I know. A miracle happened. The end of suffering.
A miracle? With all due respect, Guardian, have you been in the forest lately? Pretty sure miracles don't wander around trying to stab you with a spear.
Breathe, Watcher. Can you feel it in your lungs? The shame, the anger, burning away. The fire has returned, and from the ashes we shall all be reborn.
Human friend, I saw a twisty, weird memory swirling ahead of you in the cycle. Like it was you, fighting the Guardian? Are my eyes wrong?
No, your eyes are fine. It's my meeting with Terracan that went wrong. He tried to fry me.
Fry? But why? Eat tree. Tree not eat human. Tree eat sunlight.
Talk, it's a figure of speech. Remember? We talked about this.
Ah, metaphor. Yes, yes. Still hard for me. They twist my head all funny.
It's okay, Doc. I'm confused too. If the shadows really got the Guardian, then the rift is a lot stronger than we thought.
Mazarim, I have been thinking, and I understand your need for adventure. Perhaps I have not kept you challenged enough here.
It's all right, Master. You did what you could. You have always been very busy with the temple.
That is true, but it is time I involve you more. That is why I hurry to repair the altar.
So we can send the echo fragments back into the cycle?
Exactly, my disciple. And I was thinking we could do it together. Purify the fragments, you and me. A little mentor-disciple moment. Like old times, huh?
What if we split the work instead? I will collect the fragments across Mistralia, and you take care of them here.
Yeah, I suppose that works too.
The cycle of memories hears you, Watcher. Tell it what happened with Therakan.
He attacked me, spoke of the rift as if it were a miracle, an end to all suffering.
He watched his forest burn. Trees he'd grown turned to ash. The Allures people caught in flames. Guardians know pain and must embrace it as they do every memory. If he spoke that way, it means the shadows have claimed him.
But he was talking to me. He wasn't trapped in a memory like Obak. He still had some grip on reality. Twisted and...
Then the path is clear, Watcher. Return to him. Free Therakan from what haunts him, and the answers will follow.
And so I was back. But I knew better. I wasn't walking toward an ally, but toward a fight. Everything around me was fading. The sky turned violet, the trees gray. Losing its memories. The world was losing itself. One more memory. I remember the light and the way she looked at me. All is seen through the eyes of the goddess. Memory is unpredictable. Wisdom was everywhere. I had to rethink how I faced the shadows. I couldn't take meaningless hits anymore. Not with what was waiting for me at the end of the forest. Theracon was better now. Maybe it had just been a passing weakness. Unlikely. But I stayed open to the possibility, even if I kept my fists closed. The old witch looked alone, but she wasn't.
Through the ashes, I call upon thee, O spirits of the forest.
I'm no spirit, ma'am, but I do feel like a ghost now. I'm right here, and you don't even see me.
I beg of you, in the name of all that has already been lost, please protect my sons. Don't let the war take them too.
I hope the spirits heard you. For what it's worth, I did. Lucy, thank the cycle. I've been searching for you so long.
5 days, not 4. This fire has been burning for 5 days. And the Aloris are dying. Were there any new victims?
I don't know anything about this fire, Lucy. But the rift has taken many already, including you if I look around.
The mages? My own son went to speak with them. They deny everything. Again.
Wait, you have a son? And you never told me?
But everyone knows it is them. We have seen them harvesting ash after the fires, those bastards. They will burn everything down. We have to act.
Hey, human friend. How you like the swim in the cycle so far?
Tuck, it's incredible. All these memories. Feels like I'm drifting through the whole history of the world.
And you should have seen it before the rift. When there weren't so many shadows, the cycle was clear, like clear water.
Must have made for better fishing, huh?
Oh, the fishing was so much better. So many bright memories, big vivid ones, everywhere. And then, poof.
The guides were training every apprentice in combat. Obak and Luciame had taught me. No one could match the master. Old Bayavir was simply unbeatable. This place was as sacred as it was cursed.
From the flames shall rise our warrior spirit. The flames will make you stronger.
I remember the first time I saw it. I didn't know what to think. It does look like... Is it you? No, that can't be. I was trained to face them, like every watcher. First, calm them, then guide them back to the cycle.
Hey, Skyboy. You've wandered the woods, right? Ever seen a masked priest around?
You mean the old man shouting about fire?
That's him, my old man. Was he still lost in his ritual?
I'd say so, yeah. He tried to burn me. Said it would give me strength, I think.
He did the same to me when I tried to bring him back.
Your father. He's trapped in the past. Caught in one of his rites, I think.
Then he must still be back in the war. His rite was supposed to make the Allure stronger, to win us the fight. But it didn't.
Watcher, I saw a heavy rain fall in the distance, and thought of you, and of Goannas, whom you may yet meet in the forest.
If you mean the Cloudman, we've already met. A memorable encounter. First time I was welcomed with a torrential downpour.
He cast his rain of protection on you. Quite the gift, really. Thanks to that rain, we managed to save part of the forest.
Save it from the mages, right? Goannas mentioned them, and so did the priest. What did they actually do to the forest?
They burnt it down, to harvest its ashes and forge soul beads out of them. But truth is, they weren't the only ones to blame.
I wanted to thank you for the warning. Your spirits were right. Terracan is unwell.
The spirits also told me the sacred tree sent you back rather harshly.
Clearly, nothing gets past them.
They said you looked defenseless, that it was painful to watch.
Now your spirits are being dramatic. I think I held up pretty well.
The spirits care about you. Many of them perished in the great fires before the war. The same fires that now hold the sacred tree prisoner. They hope you'll bring him out of the flames.
They came rushing at me, screaming, wailing, yet their voices, distant, fading. To blame for their madness. Echo fragments had to return to the cycle. Past gives strength. Back at the Guardian's place.
Come, Watcher. Feel the fire and claim your deliverance.
It's your deliverance I'm hoping for, Terracan. I learned about the fires. I know what you went through.
Watcher, how many times have I seen you here? You know nothing of this forest. Nothing of my roots.
I know it's your shadow speaking, and that the fire you call a miracle is the same one that made you suffer.
You talk a lot for someone who lives on a rock in the sky. You want to know my suffering? Come, I'll make you feel it.
Hey, human friend. Glad I caught you. Not many nice memories since the rift. All my favorites gone.
Didn't know you had favorite memories, Doc. What were they?
Oh, many. Spider fall in tavern mug. Walk like drunk for 2 days. Or woman talk cat to her cat. Say dirty things without knowing. Funny ones.
Yeah, must have been nice. Seeing them come around from time to time.
Is this sadness? Yes, I think it is sadness with wait. Don't tell me. A little envy.
I hadn't lived long on Mistralia, just a few years when I was young. But I felt deeply tied to this forest. The war took its children, and took my mother too. It flowed through my heart. The goddess was waiting for a one-on-one. All is seen through the eyes of the goddess. Blood, no bruises. The Watcher's heart had taken pain from my body. The Shadow's blades still left their mark upon my soul. I was growing stronger. I met a woman in the woods, speaking to the spirits. She reminded me of you.
Zafrana, an oracle of the ashes, like me. Poor woman.
The war. That's what I heard in her prayers. She begged the spirits to shield her sons.
Wars don't listen to prayers. They don't care about mothers or sons. They just break out, tear everything apart. And we're the ones left to live with the ruin.
Hey, Talk. I've got one more little favor to ask.
Oh, fishing favor. What do you want? Old memory? New one? One with lake, dog, people falling on the ice?
What I'm looking for is a child with his mother in tall grass behind a house.
A child with mother in grass behind house? There are millions of memories like this, human friend.
I know, Talk. I'm sorry. But that's all I have. And I'm scared the rift will take it away.
It's okay. I open all 6 eyes for you.
Master, I saw something on Mistralia.
Oh, you saw something. Well, that's interesting. Can I get back to work now?
I saw a statue. It looked like her.
I see. Yes, my disciple, that was a statue of her. Zia, your mother.
But you never mentioned it before.
She never really liked them. Said they looked too tall, too cold. And she hated the idea of being turned into a monument.
Then why make a statue at all?
Because she was the foundress, the one behind the project of democratization. A visionary. But we'll talk more about it later. I have work to do.
I felt it through my heart. I was going to see my spirit witch again.
Please, my sons, I beg you.
Safrana. She sounds shattered. What happened to her?
I know you're here. I can feel you. Speak to me, please. I just want to hear your voices.
Oh. Looks like the spirits didn't grant her prayers after all.
I'll burn to ashes if that's the price. Speak to your mother, my sons.
Never seen so many. Shadows everywhere. The rift opened wide like a wound in the cycle, and the past came rushing in. I was growing stronger. wisdom was the key. I saw Safrana again. She was completely broken.
As any mother would be after losing 3 sons. Wars may end, but the grief doesn't.
Did you ever try to find her?
We did. Last I heard, she was living inside a tree trunk. She'd turned her back on the spirits.
I guess the spirits never gave her sons back.
The spirits don't give sons back. They never have. All they offer is hope.
one more memory.
The mages will burn every last tree if no one stops them!
You all right, human friend? Your eyes look dizzy in the head.
How do you even catch memories when they go by so quickly?
It's the eyes. I look at Cycle in a special way, and Cycle goes slow, and then I see all memories, trillions of them, floating past me, and I fish.
You've got good eyes, Talk. When I look at the cycle, all I see is chaos.
Oh, that's just because you're moving. To fish, you got to stay still.
Mazarim, now that you have left the nest and found your wings, I have started reflecting on the kind of mentor I have been.
Master, with all due respect, isn't that a little much? I still come back to see you, don't I?
Let's not pretend. You don't need me like you used to. I remember the day I brought you here. You went 2 months without saying a word. Too shaken by what you'd been through.
That whole time is still a blur. I've spent so long watching memories flow through the cycle, wondering where mine were.
I understand, my disciple. And you have every right to seek the truth. I just worry about what it might do to you if you ever found it.
felt at peace here.
The forest. It's lost. I should have. I let it fall.
Guan is right. I met people who swear otherwise. They said the whole forest would have burned if not for you.
The fires are everywhere. Everywhere. I put one out, 2 more flare up. The mages.
But why burn everything? What was the point? I need to understand.
I can't give up. Not now. There are still trees left to protect.
Return to the Lotus. I was a little nervous now that I knew who awaited me. Hello? Mother? Well, that's weird. I guess I'm talking to rocks now. Now that I knew who awaited me. Hello? Mother? Well, that's weird. I guess I'm talking to rocks now. You look exactly like in my memories. Just taller and made of stone. I heard they call you the Foundress. No idea what that means, but it sounds nice. I'll ask around, and I'll come visit again. was growing stronger. This time would be the one.
Watcher, again. You have come back to teach me about the forest's suffering.
I would never pretend to know more than you, Terracan. On the contrary, tell me.
Tell you what? The fires, the stolen ashes, the war. Open your eyes, Watcher. The shadows are already telling you all of this.
I assure you, the shadows aren't very talkative. They attacked me, yes. Chased me, that too. But they've never told me anything.
That's because they are suffering. But soon, the rift will free them. I just need to keep you here a little longer.
Master, I ran into another statue on my way. There are several, aren't there?
All across Mistralia, my disciple. Everywhere the project of democratization took root.
So they were a part of my mother's project? What were they for?
They were meant to spread universal access to magic.
She wanted to give magic to everyone?
You really are your mother's son. Magic for everyone, that was her motto. She believed ending the magical monopoly would end the wars.
She was wrong, judging by what I saw in Mistralia.
I wouldn't say she was wrong. Let's just say power isn't the only reason people go to war.
Saw Goannis's reign again, far away. Each time I think of him, alone, lost.
I crossed him again too. He looked defeated.
That's how he's looked since the day he realized he could never save the whole forest.
And yet you can still see it in him.
He never did. Even after the war, he kept calling down his rain. No longer to shield the forest, but to soothe.
The mages will burn every last tree if no one stops them!
Lucy, can you hear me? Hold on to my voice. Stay with me.
Mazarim? Is that you? What happened? Wait. There was an explosion in the cycle. Is this the temple?
No, Lucy. We're inside one of your memories. On Mistralia.
This is inside a memory? On Mistralia? Wait, on Mistralia? You're not supposed to be at... Oh, okay. I need a second. You are lucky I'm still dizzy.
Listen, that memory you were stuck in, it's about to drag you under again.
But you can't stay here. You're not a watcher. Not yet.
You know I would love to argue with you, Lucy, but you might lose your mind in the middle of our debate. Go home, please.
This world already belongs to the shadows.
It's not your fault, Guardian. I'm starting to realize the rift doesn't make it easy to socialize.
The rift.
A tear in the cycle of memories. The world's been caught in its own past since it opened.
The past. That's where I was. It kept flashing before my eyes. Memories blowing through like a storm. The rift is stealing them.
If the memories vanish, the cycle vanishes too. And Mistralia with it.
Then we must keep them from vanishing. We Guardians carry all that this world remembers. Gather our echoes and return them to the cycle. Here, take the echo of the forest. Then, head for the mountains and find Meda. You must save our memories, Watcher.